Alrighty, hey, what is up guys, it's your boy Twit here. This will be another account review, this time Dark Maul, and he asked me 3 questions, and I'm not sure whether I'll be able to answer all of them, but I certainly am going to try. First of all, he would like to pass further than TOC 77, same goes for Big Shockman, and Apocalypsion needs to be done as well. I'm not sure how far he is, but judging by his rubies and the pictures that he sent me, he has an account that has a lot of things. So I'm not sure how far we can go. The one thing that I want to check, yeah, this still crashes whenever I even try this. Let me try again. What was TOC 77? It's either the big lantern or is the Mirians? No, it should be the lantern, to be honest. But yeah, this dude has a lot and a lot of rubies. Now, if there's anything that I would recommend people getting now that these new team buffs are out is, let me double check this and see if he has anything that is lacking. Because all these ancient ones, we could do them, but I wouldn't necessarily go for them straight away. But what I want him to have is at least maximized attacks here and there. Because even though these ones are quite basic, it's still base stats. So I would do this all the time, right? League of Victory, I'm not sure whether he plays that all that much, but this percentage attack, even though it's 1.5%, it will turn your account into something greater. And even though it might seem like, oh my god, I don't need this at all, dude, you will be surprised how well this will work once you get these to the absolute maximum. I wouldn't go any further than this, but if I had the option, I would definitely drop this to at least a 3% attack as well. So that's a little bit of rubies down the drain. The other thing that I should always look out for are the special artifact tickets. The reason why you want these is simply because of Christmas star ornaments if you want a PvP, but there are some other artifacts that are also really good. So if you want to use your rubies, it's either event artifact tickets, it will be cosmetics like the legend costume if you want to do that at all, or get yourself these buff options to increase your account till the end of days. So that is where I would recommend people using their rubies straight away. But the real question is, what kind of an account is this anyway? Play record 476 days. We got a Arena Master 5. We got everything 5-star, and we got 79 heroes, so still not all of them. And the funny thing is, what people end up forgetting a lot as well is put these up. So I always, even I should double check it on other people, because there could be many of these things here. Unfortunately, not there. So what characters is he rocking? What does he have already? A Panzeroni. That's quite alright. She is a generalist if anything, but she doesn't excel at anything that well. We got a Rebel Claws maxed out to the brim. Got Ignore defenses on deck, so definitely world boss viable. We got a Valence on deck, and my question to Dark Soul is, starting off with one big thing. I'm not even sure if he's here. Is he here? Dark Maw. He's here. Yeah, you can check the stream. We got wow, so many characters maxed out, and he still hasn't been able to clear most of these things. Look at all these A220 Bonanza lives, man. This is crazy, my dude. Okay, got himself claws, got himself a Loman up there as well. We might have to tweak him a little bit, but for sure this account should be able to clear just about everything. Lucic got Chase up in the building for a 147 level account. Wow. I am surprised with the amount of things that he has over here. Let me tell you that much. So we gotta just double check all of the easier stuff first, and then try to adhere to the rest of his questions. Do we have anything else that might surprise me? Nope. Okay. He broke off his cane. Yeah. People tend to do that. Please don't do that. It's a lot of a waste. Did you have a 5-star Elias already? Because if we're going Apocalypsion, that is one of the prequests which I like to have. Okay. So that in itself is alright, something that we have to keep in mind, especially if you want to do it higher. Okay, now good, beautiful. So, Darkmaw, have you done any of the Apocalyptions yet with like all of the debuffs down, or did you even attempt it at all? Or were you just hesitant on even trying it, or did you just not find it? Okay, what? First of all, we're gonna open things. I cannot have this. Yes, all dragons cleared, and you haven't killed the boss yet, or you want Apocalypsion onto like no dragons killed? Because that's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, as long as there's one of these, man, then I'm happy. Nope, I cannot kill her at all. I just want to kill. Oof, okay. Sure. I like that sentiment, man. I really do. And I do believe that, if that was a bug, if anything, then that is what it's looking like. Okay. First of all, we're going to clean your account a little bit, because there are many other things here. A lot of unique weapons, lots of unique treasures. So I think the first hour we will be busy with just finding you all the necessary ingredients to get yourself a kill in here. You have the worst luck. Okay, I'll try to give you some, but truth be told, my last account reviews have been a little bit caca. So there's that. Did we just break the game again? Nope. Okay, so you got this and you got that. So we're gonna open those two. But first of all, let me open this. I tried your gambling and I always fail. My dude, we are going to make it. Okay, I have the God King. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Twe must have some magic. I'll try. I got no guarantees, my dude. Oh, Rahardna, that's pretty interesting too. So, we've seen all of your unique weapons. You got some additional skill tickets, which we might end up using, because we got something mad interesting for your characters. Then, we got to check something that is also quite neat, and that is, okay. First of all, we're going to increase your Infernal Whip. Are you a PvP player by any chance, or are you just hesitant on doing so? You got this on a 2-star, this on a 3-star. You got this on a, let me double check, is there a fill bonus on this thing? But no fill bonus yet. That thing might be worth increasing at some point. You got all of these other stuffs here as well, so that is nasty. I do play PvP weekly, but not that great. Okay, if you're not interested in PvP and just do it for the rewards mainly, then we have several other options to do so. But first of all, we're going to increase your Vel'Korzar ticket, and we're going to just see how great your luck is. First off, we're going to do 5. If we by any chance drop a 5-star straight away, then yeah. But this is an overall increase to your account, like straight away. Once you do this, it will be great. I'm interested, but I haven't made it past Masters. I would generally say once you get everything, once you get like all of the things killed within the game, is where you could or are absolutely inclined to do PvP, because there is a whole spectrum of rewards that you can get from there. So that's why I'm not willing to straight away use up everything. But you do have some ingredients to definitely start out your PvP. So yeah, I'm a little bit hesitant on just about whatever, but here we go anyway, right? So, Dark Maul, are you a gambler by any chance, or are there things that you would like me to 100% if I have the choice? If you are able to open the special shop this time, I already checked and it breaks. The one you beat, other single event, PvP is the only thing left to do, or challenge raid. Yeah, true. But we said something along the lines of us trying to upgrade this. So here we go. We got 5 of them in the building. There was some fill bonus on this. I did not know. Sad, because that could have been interesting. 19% fill bonus. Hey, we got this one, boys. Let's make another one. Make it to 20. Let's do this. I won't gamble because I always fail. Eesh. Okay. Can I gamble though? Am I allowed to? It's still your account, my dude. I've gotten up to 40% fill bonus in it. Twit just didn't win the gamble. Eesh. Cause yeah, give it a few attempts, see what happens. Yeah, man. Like at the end of the day, it's just raw dogging this stuff, man. It's just like this. Yeah. Now, for those people who are watching this, if you get an account review from me, please don't expect this, because I don't know either. It just happens. Okay, I'm gonna assume we need roughly 10 things to get Fall of Freya, or get this lady up. Eliotre, 5 of them. We're gonna get it. That's when the account review is worth it, yo. Like, I wish I knew how I could tap into this magic. I wish I knew. But for one, I don't. For two, I'd like to share it with the people 100%. That is not a joke. It had to stop at some point, didn't it? It's okay. It's okay. That one didn't work either. Oh well. It's okay. Like this is still normal and average luck. It's alright. Like, you would like to have it better, but that's still alright. At any point after we hit that 5-star on the Infernal Whip, dude, we're done. See, here you go. Like, all you gotta do in this game is just brute force your way in there and be happy about your life. Right? Okay. So now that we got this lady all the way up here, gotta check one single thing. Ether advancement. We could get this to plus 20, but it's not straight away necessary. The one thing that I want to check, however, is whether you have a reclaimed one of these. Oh, this one is beautiful. And the reason why I like this over anything else is that it has a 2.5% damage. So if you lack damage by any other means, then, well, you'll be able to fix it. So the other thing that we will end up looking for is, oh, I think you got a few things that I can use to craft something. Holy sweet jeebus. My dude, I wish I could give you a spreadsheet on things that you would need, because you have enough. You have enough things that you could buy. So the one thing that I am going for is a reclaimed piece instead. I will be reforging that into probably, hopefully, one of the most optimal pieces that we could possibly do. This one has attack, so it is beautiful innately, because yeah, this lady skills off of attack anyway. And the reason why I want to have a reclaimed piece is for one single and stupid reason, and that is it has a lot of base stats, which means that it's really good. So the one thing that I'm looking for is either 40% attack. Oh, defense when there's 3 enemies. I wanted to have one where there was one enemy. Because that's the one I'm looking for. That is the most optimal thing for Apocalypsion. The extra critical damage is interesting, but not straight away necessary. The other thing with the 5 times whatever is also interesting. But yeah, this could always take... for the people that play Lias, don't pick that. It's big dummy mode. Attack when there's 3 enemies. I just want to have it on the single enemy. This could always be good, bad, or whatever. I'd rather have attack because, yeah, skills off better. So sometimes these things are very hard to find. If we get a 2.5% damage, we still take it because these pieces are worth like so much. I cannot stress this enough how much these things are worth. Now, since he has so much reforged tickets, we are going to get this one onto either an attack or a magical defense. If it rolls into an attack, you can actually use this piece for Eclipse on not your Lias, but on May. And it is also good for your World Boss 3. So one of these things is really, really interesting. Dark Mod, the thing that I was looking for, critical damage. Wow. You can then use this thing also for your Lavril at some point. So yeah. But what was I looking for? A single target 45% defense. If you get that, you're done. So either we're getting attack or magical defense. But the game just says, well... a nice try, but we're not giving you any of that shit. Magical block might seem interesting, but once again, not very potent whatsoever. Magical crit resistance, mana recovery per second, also not interesting. So here's the thing, it might seem like, oh my god, we have shitty luck, and to some degree you might say so, but there are things that you gotta get through. We'll take this magical block for now at least, because we are going to use this anyway, but since he has so many reforged stickers, we might just end up facing this anyway. Alright, attack speed, not useful for now. Magical crit resistance, not useful. Physical Baroque. Attack 16. So at some point you might be thinking, oh, you're not lucky. At this point I think we're actually super lucky. This is crazy because this can be used on your May. And technically what you could do is take this critical damage, keep it, and then put it on Lavril on another Eclipse team. Do you 45% on 4 times for her or Fallen Frey? No, we use this on her. Like, why would we use this on... Oh, there you go, another attack. Now, this is a piece that won't be used on anybody else. But this breeds the high necessity of us maxing this out. Is there any other character that you're currently trying on building? Because otherwise the A220 or the plus 20 will allow us to do so. Tough itself might be interesting if there is a tough defense. Tough magical defense. This one is about one of the most broken runes on her right now. It's absolutely crazy. So that in itself is good. And there's 2 things that I still gotta do. Luckily, wow, you have a lot of these. Don't... What? Sure, on a first roll, and it's actually pretty high too. The only downside is that it doesn't have attack so that you can use it for your May. Now we're looking for another magical defense over here. Not physical defense, magical defense. Magical defense. I am so done with physical defense. Damn it. Oh my god. And I have this tendency to click way faster than that one. And I've... You know what? This is going to be the one. Technically, you wouldn't want to use these reds over here, but since this is the only thing that we could use right now, this is still one of the better things. Because you might want to use those reds to increase your main damage dealers, or even use these for PvP instead. Do I need that 45 defense for Lies X4? Technically, you could use it, but it's unnecessary. Yo, in the next 3, 1, 2. I'd rather actually have the attack at some point. Fuck it. I'm not gonna waste more reds on this. So this will be homework for you. Get a magical defense on this one. Now, to increase this potential even further, let's make both of them to 3-star. They don't like the magical defense stat on the magical defense gear. Yeah. This game just said, fuck you, man. So let's get this to 3-star to get the highest base defense stats on it. And obviously, if you have magical defense on this instead, it would be better. But yeah. This account has just been waiting for me. Okay, now the one thing that I do not gamble on is ethers. The reason why I don't gamble this is very easy. Because you don't get any fill bonus from it. That is the one reason why I never, ever gamble on this thing. And one thing is 100% sure, that Lias is a true blessing once you got her to the absolute maximum. She is a true blessing ever for every account, because it makes Apocalypsion so much easier. Then there's another thing that we need to do, and that is rearrange the stats. Let's see if we can get a 70% attack up on 20, but so far we got no bonuses yet. And everything is rolling into HP. At least that's a 60. 39, that sucked. Okay, that one is more. That one is less. Yo, I want to get at least a plus 19 bonus or some shit. I don't go below 90% on ethers. Cannot afford a failure. I don't go below 100%, my dude. Because if you fail a 90 or 95%, you will feel bad. I've had so many people on my Discord yell at me like, yo, I just failed this one. And I could not help but tell them, don't do it. It's easier to fail a 20% and feel like, yeah, that's gambling, than fail a 90% and be like, yo, what just happened to me? Yo, 97, 98, if you failed that once, my dude, you will feel bad. Okay, one more attempt, because we are using too much of these and we haven't even checked the rest of it, because otherwise we're trying to min-max something that doesn't require min-maxing. Yeah, I feel it and I feel bad. That's exactly what it is, my dude. That is exactly what it is. When it comes to Lias, you will need, well, not 100% necessary. It will make life a lot easier if you do this. That would be reset the perks, this one, that one, and knowing that her defense is actually scaling up the rest of your stuff, this is the most optimal. And you can get some more attack and defense from this, so this is about as optimal as your Lias can be. However, you might be thinking, oh, I could use a Blessing of Mana as well. True. The real question is, did you already have the AA Apocalypsion build? Nope. So we got to make sure that these pieces are set and done. Why the hell? Okay. So this is the most beautiful of beauties. Then we got to go lock this one in. Now, having your Lias on some more magical defense is absolutely unnecessary, but it's still not bad. If you got some magical defense on attack on this, this is also good. So there are still ways for you to reforge this if you want to. Your block is way too high. This will make Trial of Flow about one of the easiest contents in the game. And for the rest, we need to double check whether we have some things that we might want to change. Change this up on the UT. This one is magical block cooldown reduction, soul weapon. I would generally say just pick up a lot of soul weapons on this lady if you can. Reason why is because the fight is long enough 9 out of 10 times to do well. Busts here are good. You got yourself May. May is not set right. The real question is, who are we going to use? Can Lucy-Kill actually kill it? Let's just go for the attack speed. This lady always has enough. Technically, you have more gear than I actually have for this. Soul weapon increase, that's quite beautiful. Always get the crit perks. I'm not sure why you put it otherwise. If you would do it for any of the defenses, please don't do it. Doesn't make any sense. You are going to need the crit. It's cool. You notice I have presets for most content. Yeah, man. Like, I end up checking that for a lot of people. We're not using Fall of Frey. Well, we could be using Fall of Frey. So do you have a Yana by any chance? Jenny from the block. Jenny from the block has this piece, but for the rest she is ass. I'm actually willing to try and not use her, so you won't have to build her in the future. Who's a really good physical DPS for Apocalypsion? Truth be told, I don't even know. Like, I'm not that familiar outside of Yana for this whole piece of content. Truth be told. So let's just do Apocalypsion first. See where we're gonna end up at. Divine Punishment Raid. No Jenny from the block. Technically, with all of your stuff, we can make one. You know what? You're a Pansy player, right? Pansy. I know Pansy Rome can do it. I'm just not sure how good she is. Fact is, she doesn't have a no rebel clause. So we need you. We need you. We need May. We need. This is the main team. Then we go here. Wait, did I end up using you? Yeah, I end up using you. I was like, what do I use on this again? And then we need Mr. Lumen because we still need a tank over here. And since he's one of the best tanks in this whole lineup, he might be worth using. Then we got to double check. Where's your? Did I just scroll over him? Why cannot everybody use the same outfits that I do? So I'm not confused. Kazel is a no-brain clear. Does he even have one? Kexel, he's not up for the job just yet. DOK can do it too, right? Does he have a DOK? He does have a DL whack. Well, that's something that I have a decent Chase. Needs his gear. I have other warrior tickets for. Chase is also a character that can do this. For what I know, I'm not familiar on how good he is, however. Oh, sadly, you don't have the UT that I kind of want him to have. Defense, 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 defense. I am just going to take it. How many of these do you have? Okay, so you are lacking a proper solar stone. Well, knowing that you are level 140 something, this is still alright. Endurance stack increase to lower the attacks sounds great and all, but knowing that you cannot change any, and I mean any, of the attack of this boss, it has no value. It really doesn't. You do have some magical block. Everything else is a little bit low. I would technically just go for this. Since you already have enough magical block, the T5 Dark gives you some magical defense on top of everything else. So that in itself is really good. Your magical toughness is way too high. You do have enough magical block defense. So for those of the people who don't know, magical block defense will not only give you more damage reduction upon block, it's just overall ridiculous stat if it comes to survivability. So yeah. That being said, that is all pretty good. The rest of the artifacts we need to just swing by. This is just for some extra survivability if you want to. Is it 100% necessary? No, it's not. We need to go this. We cannot reduce any of the defenses either, so extra penetration itself is nice. That being said, we are going to rock it like this. And then we double check everything here as well. Attack plus everything. Wow, really good reductions. Dude, you actually have way better gear than I do for Apocalypsion. Holy shit, I'm impressed. You really did prepare. I'm not sure whether you definitely prepare for this stuff, but... Oh, and when it comes to Valence, since she needs a lot of mana, having her on this is not smart. I'm going to make you another page. Am I? I just don't want to be breaking up your attack runes. Yeah, you have enough. Okay, so this is what you do. Keep rune? No, we're going to just remove these runes. Since we will be getting a lot of attack speed, and she isn't healing for anything anyway, we are going to do it like this. We are going to have to change this up. Dispels positive from target effects. This one, I like having some extra defenses. Attack reduction, once again, not possible. So this is about as easy as everything gets if we want to do it. You have plenty of those. Yeah, that's what I found as well. Magical defense on this is nice. However, is this all that we need? You got some CC resistance, attack speed, pretty decent stat here as well. Healing trance is up. All enemies take 50% more damage. That works, that works, that works. Wait, but which one is which? Oh, reduces all. Yo, you actually prepare well, my dude. You got a lot of things set up right. I really like this. Because at the end of the day, it's just clearing it, I feel. Real question is, isn't enough? What artifacts am I missing? You do have one of these. Do we have it equipped? I wouldn't go for a... Oh, this one is on Follow Fray. I thought to myself so. I would rather take this one out and take the critical damage out of this one. This way you have a lot of survivability, and I do believe this should already work. Yeah, artifacts is a huge weak area. Yeah, here's the thing, like, you can possibly, like, buy a lot of stuff in this game, like, 100%. But the one thing that is hard to come by are artifacts. And hopefully they will change that within the near future, but yeah. Yeah, man, you did really good on saving out on a lot of stuff. So, for one, you could be saying, oh my god, he's not using Yanni, this and the third. Great, we're actually not having to use her, which is even better. Because even though Yana is one of the greatest characters to allow you to survive over here, having yourself another character that does well, yo, look at your damage go up, my dude. Holy hell. This is crazy. I love this. I'm just gonna fucking breeze through this one. I have ways for you to get more artifacts of what any... Oh, here we go, damage. The real question is, how much can we survive? Because that is always the bigger question when it comes to fighting this thing. But this dude is definitely looking at an account that is supposed to clear this. But I think what he needed most of all was a decent invested Elias, right? Yeah, I saw a lot of artifact tickets already there, so I am not worried that you have the potential to go even further, so that's alright. The one big problem that we have over here is that we don't have many stun characters, so we might have to end up looking for... oh, there you go, that's beautiful. So that took off just as I hoped it to, but it's still a little bit iffy. Overall, when it comes to damage, beautiful. If you really have some problems with stunning, there's another artifact that you can use, and that is the chained, or it's called chain something something. I forgot the name. Jeez, that was fast. Yeah, man, I'm surprised there as well. The one thing that we could do instead of getting Pansy Run over here is get Chase, because this S1 and S3, it does a lot of stunning potential. Actually, more than it would ever be Pansy, because Pansy doesn't stun at all. Now, whenever I start out this part of the fight, just to make Loma survive at the very start of this, I genuinely just use Isaiah and then have all of the other buffs just try to apply. The one thing that I'm curious about already, Dark Maw, did you get to this boss before? There's a neat trick about this though, that whenever she does the Abyss trick, right, where she is going to pull the energy and summon the power of the Shaman King and shit, that is the point where she is going to do a lot of damage. But the fun fact is, Pansy does so many hits in contrast to, let's say, a Yana or whoever it is. So I don't think that phase will actually do anything against us, which is quite nasty. No, I never made it past the first one. Hey, so we already increased it by 100%, and I'm gonna make it 200%. Wow, we're not even having a single phase in here. No, I popped a skill that I shouldn't have. Shouldn't have popped this as 3. If I die right now, that's because of that. Ow. Yo, lady, can you do that phase for me so I can show it to the people? Thank you very much. Damn it. I might have to redo it to just show it to the people. Oh, here we go. Abyssal Energy. So look for the ticker. Look for the timer. Oh, never mind. We're already here. Now, whenever this thing starts stunning is the moment we need to start doing whatever the hell it is. And hopefully Loma's S3 will also pop, because we are definitely going to need a little bit of that. And we are going to die. Sad. I've never seen anybody survive this. We might be the first ones. Never mind. Okay. So the one thing that we find is that even though Pansy is great for this, the stunning capacity is not. So I would not recommend this. Okay. Could you, however, do this? Yeah, if I would have probably saved up the soul weapon of Valence, then we might have been able to do it. How do you survive that? You need a lot of stun, yes. So the one thing that we are going to do here, we're going to give my man's 100 grand. Why? Because he is the man's 100 grand. Technically, I'm even assuming that he could survive with all that. 25.95 is not my thing I want to go with. How is your Pansy build, by the way? 25.95. Fuck. Okay. Getting Chase up in the building, and since Chase is one of these characters that you can simply raise with anything, I'm going to double check, however, because I have this tendency to make things for people and before even checking what is already there. So we got a DOK, you got okay, 25.95s. I don't get what people want with a 25.95. See, because you already have a piece of this. Like, it wouldn't make any sense to make another one. So what I'm looking for is the 3 times 12, because that thing is also really good for Eclipse. And I would rather have that. See, you got so many pieces already. Why would I want to make more? Because everything could have full attack. We're just going to build it. It's not going to be bad. Okay. There's another 25.95. You could say, oh, but you could use it on Chase as well. True. I would still not recommend it because he kills himself. Which means that technically he might be able to whoop his own HP down. Okay, damage of normal attacks is actually a thing that's very good on Chase. It's one of the things that I end up using. That doesn't mean that it's good, but it does seem to scale with it. It does seem pretty nice. So there's one left. We go more attack than we can possibly muster, and we go for a 3 times 12 once again. Once we have done that, we are good to go on Chase, and we're just gonna try. Where is a 3 times 12? How hard is it to find one? If only my memory would just, there you go, beautiful. Yoink! One of them, 3 times 12, beautiful. And now one of the most beautiful things about it is you got so many of those red things left that it should be easy for you to build something more than this. Now, do note that you will have to increase your chase a lot further, that you have to increase the rest of your team a lot further if you want to allow this to kill the rest. We're just gonna go for a crit 250 because it's easy. He got some 25 on this. We're gonna just slay the dragon with this one. I am even assuming, and this might be a very wrong assumption, that Chase is gonna murder this thing completely. This one, that one, physical damage increase, this one increase, this one increase, and I don't want him to die, so dodge rate reduction isn't going to help him much, but the 10% damage reduction might. However, the one thing that you can do is have this heal rate reduction up there as well. It works quite the same. We don't have anything else that allows us to stun more, so yeah, there's that. It's quite nasty, but it's something that we got to work with. I said we need to fix the technomatic enchantment. So crit, attack, and penetration would be one of the better things to have on Chase, because Chase doesn't have any innate penetration himself. There's at least one penetration, but I'd like to have some more offensive stats. If I'm going to see a magical defense here, I'm going to hit my screen. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Yo, at least a double stat at some point. It is a double stat, but not something I want. Ain't that some BS? Yo, let's exile. What's up, man? Fine, let's take the magical defense because we might be able to use it over here. Okay, I see an attack speed over here. That's something that we got to change. Attack and accuracy. That one is at least a little bit better. Come on, can we just not get 2 stats? Then again, is Chase really the character that we should be aiming for? Good question. Okay, seems too much of a waste. I'm not gonna focus on that just yet. One thing that we gotta do is reforge this at least. Penetration, beautiful, we take it. Because how much penetration does he already have? Not enough. Okay. And Chapman, this attack was already done. This attack was done. So we need another attack or some extra stats. Fine. We're just going to take this and see how well it works. If it already works, I'm not going to go any further because we can obviously optimize so much more in this account. But he asked me to get a kill. After that, it's his call. There's obviously things that we can do, things we can do. 2595s comes more often than the 3 times 12. I don't know, man. I like the 3 times 12 way more because of Eclipse, but that's a personal preference, I guess. Like, it's useful for challenge rate, maybe, but outside of that. Okay, so the real question is, can Chase survive? Now that he got like small magical defense, I might say he's never gonna die ever again. But I could be wrong. 3 times 12 is better, but it comes less often. Oh, as in you see it less often. I don't know about that. But you might be right. You might be. I don't know. But the real question is, will this topple the damage that we are currently seeing that Pansy did? I don't think so. Because even though Chase is really good at what he does, he still lacks the quite finesse, I'd say. Did he do the League of Honor tickets yet? Yep. And I sucked. But I got the challenger again. I lost so many fights to the same dude, man. I didn't learn. I did not. Sure, that happens. At least it wasn't Chase that died. But yeah, this just shows that you still have room for improvement. That's the easiest way to do this. And one of the ways to improve it would be actually getting more magical defense on your Elias, which is possible. Because for one, you could still increase and enhance the other pieces. And there were on the secondary and the... no, on the primary and the orb, there were no magical defense enhancements. So that is something that you... Whoa, okay, we're about to die. Are we? Fucking A. I don't know why I pressed that skill. That's a waste. But beautiful at the same time. Nobody died. Beautiful. Please don't use the other skill straight away. Oh, he did. Ouch. To quote my buddy Linkus. What's up, Linkus? And now we're coming up with the auto attacks. Knowing that Chase can do it is really nice, but knowing that he might also fucking struggle is a little ass. The one thing that we can do instead of Chase is pick up DLK. I know he can do it too, but in terms of damage, I don't know whether he is that much better or not. I just know that he can. But in contrast, Pansy does a lot more damage. I'm a little sad. As a Chase main, this pains my heart, man. Uh-oh. Don't die. Thank you. Here we go. We're gonna survive this. Yoink. And we should have saved this as 3 up. What attack does Chase have now? I'm even wondering whether he has the highest attack out of all of them. Oh, it's not higher than Maze, so it shouldn't be. Okay. So here we go, Chase. You better show up, damn it. Don't make a fool out of me. Put that S3 up in his face. Thank you. Okay. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, that was my fault because of the Valence S3. Pansy had 1.5 million attack, I thought, yeah. Like, we could obviously increase his attack of his Chase even more, but the real question is, should he be investing into a massive Chase like that? For one, I would actually say yes. Reason why, I would love for him to have that on Big Shockman. So we're just gonna improve this dude a little further, cause he ain't done yet. Oh, attack speed. What the hell is that? Ugh. Instantly disgusting. Yeah, just more useful than Pansy on Shockman, I think. Yep, think so too. Now, attack speed seems interesting, but Chase has no use for that. Same for dodge, but yeah. HP! Like, obviously we could still kill it, but to make his life easier... since that tower only seems beatable with frontliners, I would like to give you a recovery stat, but yeah, since you're not gonna use PvP, Chase. Oh, penetration. It's actually not bad. Attack penetration, max stat, that's beautiful. Chase needs magical blocking ability. I would like to get that crit out though. Especially when we do it like this. Because he will have enough crit regardless of the situation. Or lose this one, I'm assuming. Yoink. Yeah, let's go for lifesteal like it works on Chase. Hit the aim. The real question would be, would DLK be better? Yeah, because he doesn't stun like Chase does. But Chase didn't stun that well. Fucking A, recovery stat. Now, if you want to be a Chase main, you get a recovery stat. Penetration, beautiful. And well, in terms of base stats, this is already really good. We could get this crit out, but yeah. We will end up needing some at least. So, truth be told, we got more penetration than we had earlier, so that in itself is already pretty good. One thing that we can, or at least should be doing, is increase this. I used 400 Reforged tickets to try to get my Rebel Claws to beat Apocalypsion, then was told he doesn't work for it. I don't know whether he cannot. He's not optimal for sure, but it's not like he shouldn't be able to. But that could also just be my opinion. Was this a normal attack? No. Since it's not a normal attack, it's better for you to actually increase this even further. And this way the base stats on Chases are going to skyrocket in contrast to what he did earlier, which is beautiful. Now obviously with more attacks here and there he would be even better, but yeah, we gotta do it with the things that we are given, right? The only one thing I hope is that he's okay, so we got at least 1 million attack on the dude. In my opinion, it's still relatively low. I actually put a critical damage on this thing, fully aware that that is actually a very useless stat on the dude because he gains critical damage by his damn self. So, my bad. I should have known better. We could take this crit out. Should we, though? We're gonna do this right now like this because we don't have any critical reduction. If you want the attack increase, use 3 of the legendary rune tickets for 25% attack. Like, I'll leave that up to you, my dude. It's just one of these things that we are doing to now allow you to kill the easiest of Apocalypsions, right? But that is it for now. You could still increase your Loman. And I would rather have him on Ocelon instead of Siegfried. Reason why is because it will allow you to have yourself a set that is also used for PvP. And the other side being that it will be very useful for Eclipse. And this way you will not be using your advancement tickets twice for the same piece of content, basically. Here we go. Obrefu. And Chase's damage is suddenly getting more, ladies and gentlemen. This is beautiful. Now, the real question is, can he equal Pansy's damage? I don't think so just yet. For that, we would have to increase the dude even further. For one, we would need to get the dude to a 5-star UT. But if I don't have to do it, I will not. Okay, I'm already getting annoyed. Which pieces do I need for Loman? Just attack down, defense up. That's all you need. Pansy got to 22 million DPS so fast. True. Well, she didn't get there fast, to be honest. Okay. So since this is happening, we then have to look for ways to improve our survivability a little bit more. Knowing that it has none over here, we are going to look at some magical defense. Note that Chase has a ramp up damage instead of a stable one, right? Why do I go for attack? I need magical defense. Why is that magical defense so low? How did you even have this much, man? Yeah. At this point, I'm just even questioning myself whether it would be better to... Yay, HP. Useless. Magical defense. Now, you got so many of these, so I'm just gonna rock this thing up to 22. It's gonna save a lot of lives. We're getting there! It's like taking the elevator, but this one is damn slow. Hey. Debuff, Guernsey. Yoink. And then the last few percentages, they're like, nah, I don't want to, man. I don't want to. What kind of BS is this? I used them, stocked them up. That many magical defenses in a row. Not going for magical defense in a while. Yeah. Ain't that some BS? I'll just keep this one at it as is, and oh, that one already has a magical defense. Why didn't the other one have one? I do not know. A few things that we can end up doing is get some more magical defense on here. Top that with another attack or some stuff. He's got the magic. Well, if only I did. Hint E. Nothing. Because magical dodge in itself does nothing in this game. Yoink. Physical crits. Attack increase. Beautiful. Doing the same thing on this. Yeet. I did not take that one. Beautiful. Give me something like magical defense or attack or both. Penetration. Why are we getting all these attack stats? I don't need that. But this is one of these characters that once you got it done, it's over. Then you don't need to do this ever again. Criticaru Damahe. Yoink. I wish I got that many attack, but never, yeah, it's never giving you what you want. Not entirely true though, but yeah. I do know what you're saying. Fine, I'll just keep this thing because she's going to need some mana in the long run anyway. And I'll use the other one. Yeah, it's not giving us much attack. Fucking boss ass game. Yo, Tamaki, what's up, my dude? Yeah, it's not giving us much attack. This game can be so iffy sometimes, man. Yeah, I got no words for it. Let's face it, I got no words. Yeah, where do we go from here? Chesu, warrior stats, warrior, and we're gonna need 5 of them. 800k attack. Yeah, I need to upgrade the Chase a little bit before she actually might overtake him for some fucking reason. This game, man. Alright, so since this is non-hero damage, okay, I made a lot of these that might not even be useful. Well, okay, that didn't work. Yo, give me another one. Okay, we're gonna just use this for change. Sure. Sometimes this happens. This is still like your normal luck. See? Like, it's still good. It's still good. Whee! Yoink! Okay. Let's do this again. Yo, as long as we keep hitting those 25 stars, man, I'll have a good day. He's got the magic stick. Yeah, that's Chase, baby. Oh, you were talking about me? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, know that this Chase will murder. Absolutely murder, destroy everything that is Big Shockman, man. Oh, you're gonna laugh so hard at how easy that dude will become. I could never get a 25%. I have this feeling you don't try it enough. Well, why don't you put Chase on manual to use your stuns? Because these other stuns are equally as good. The one thing that I can do though is use the soul weapons in accordance, but yeah. Either way, it really doesn't matter. And I think the ones on Valence are on a... Oops, a daisy. That's the wrong skill too. Well, shit. But yeah, overall... I'm gonna get cooked on this one. Ow, 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 ow. Kidding. It's because we increased our lives even further. Beautiful. Nah, I'm just yapping. I don't know shit what had happened. Because I'm still gonna die over here, don't I? Yep. Don't use any skills when that skill's coming up. So, our mana gain might not be enough just yet. And for one, I could blame Loman, but that doesn't even seem to be fair at this angle. But do note that Yana will make your life so much easier. And another thing to note is that you still don't have a lot of heal rate reduction, so there's that too. Oh, and it seems that you're... I think it doesn't... Oh my god, here we go again. Ow, 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 ow. If I survive this... What? I didn't even have all of my buffs up. Holy hell, man. Oh, I'm gonna... Wait, this one can be done like this. I'm gonna use the other one. Summon the gateway to hell! If you have a good laser shade, the laser beam is not as deadly. Yeah, I actually see people use the Isaiah S3 not on the breath, but something else. Use it on the round circle. I don't know the names. Okay, don't use the S3. Or use the S3 and then use the soul weapon. The one thing that we could end up doing to make things a lot easier for my life is just save this cooldown. Whee! Damage. Here's the breath once again. See, because what I can do right now is lower everybody's cooldown. And then stun this thing super accordingly. Yoink. So that in itself is pretty potent. I'm just gonna use this to make sure I don't die. So yeah, in terms of damage, looks weaker than the other thing, but then having a pansy up there. But that's how it is, man. Frontliners don't do as much damage. S2 Dark is also really good on the helm. But the real question, can we topple this kind of damage then too? So we know that we can abuse the soul weapon of Valence for whenever this boss decides to say, ah, we're gonna rock your culo. I haven't ran any frontliners before, but knowing that I heard that Chase is capable of beating this, here we are. We need to try. Because this is the man's 100 grand. This was my Chase, however, would have not been a problem. Nah, it's still not a problem. Look at his damages gradually going up. That's beautiful. Uh-oh, this might hurt. You can make sure this have nobody stunned. The real question is, how is this gonna do? Because I'm assuming with the amount of hits that we see over here that this would be easy, but oh boy. Straight. Well, shit. I was a second too late. Welcome to timing. Why the hell did I pop that S3? What the hell? Am I even still trying? I suck at this game. No, I don't. Oh, look at that. This motherfucker is now healing more. Oh, yeah, this won't work. Okay, gotta redo. I have a feeling it's because nobody has enough accuracy. Oh, well. That was just my bad. For frontline, the new meta make the tank and good full amp with what? Instant DPS. Now, Apocalypsion is just one of those things that requires you to do this over time, and you get used to it. Get used to your team. Increase them accordingly. They should be more tanky. Well, my Shay doesn't have any tankiness, and she doesn't need to. See, and it still hits, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. Because otherwise we would have seen damage to our faces. And for what it seemed, it didn't happen. Does Yana provide stun? Yes, and very potent ones at that. Like, the easiest thing you can do if you want to kill this is make yourself a Yana. But know that you will only be using her for this. So the real question is she worth it? Right? Oh wow, we nearly got smoked on that one. That would have been another one. Uh-oh. Don't use the S3, thank you very much. Oh, look at Chase's damage go up. Beautiful. We might actually reach the phase before... Oh. I was yapping too soon. Oh, here we go. Now, here we gotta hope once again on stuns. If we get the right ones, we're good. If we don't, we have a massive fucking problem. But there we go. We saw Chase S3 solving all your problems. I'm just gonna use some skills. Still ended up killing us, really. You have a Greenery? Now you tell me? It's okay. Chess can do shock, man. I don't believe that building Yana is a good idea on the long run. Yup, same. But yo, then we still have the same issue. Because Greenery doesn't stun, right? Or these not well. Where's your Greenery? Because Greenery is supposed to be like the biggest DPS over here. And now he mentions this. You need Yana with her. Is that so? Because you don't have enough stun or what? We're gonna just see. Because I'm just curious. Or Veronica. Yeah, Veronica's also interesting on this lineup, but yeah, not a fan. Yeah, I saw you had a Veronica. But yeah, the thing with Chase is... It could have worked. It should actually work. And the same thing goes with Pansy, as you've seen. Yeah, because of the stunning. That's one of the reasons. But then we would have not been able to do it with the other characters anyway, right? Or like get through the earlier phase with breath. Yoink. Oh, we could have then used this lady on some other gimmick. But in terms of damage, actually it looks like Chase is more viable. Well, not in terms of damage, but yeah. It almost feels like your Estelle is super slow. For one, she doesn't have any crit. Oh, there you go. Look at that damage. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at that damage. Now we don't have the stun that is required. Fuck. Now we definitely know we don't have that. Because this is possible, right? Like, it still won't hit because it's too late. See, but we got this stun bar. Okay. Jane or Asilica will skyrocket your damage, but not your survivability. So there's that. That's why I like Loman better. Because you cannot rock down any attack or some shit. Let's go back to what we did earlier, because he is still capable of doing so. And I think it will be better too because several reasons. Chase has multiple hits, which in turn allows for more possibility on killing the Abyss Breath. I don't know, my team is Yana, yeah, Jane, Yana, and the rest is easy clear. Yeah, but it's the thing, Yana is Yana. She provides with so much damage reduction to your team. Which is also one of the reasons why I still question why I haven't put her in just yet. And the other question is, who should I put her in for? Because we could just say, fuck Estelle, right? She doesn't provide much. She just dies. I might as well just put Yana up there real soon. Just for the survivability. Because if you die, yeah. Well, Estelle's healing is still aight. Chase's damage ain't even half bad, too. I just wonder if I can survive that breath once again. Oh yeah, she has a heal rate reduction as well. Uh-oh. Still happens. Okay. We're gonna try it. Estelle is useless here. In terms of damage increase, is still good, but yeah. Let's see what a budget Yana can do over here. This is about as budget as Yana can possibly be. Now, there's one potential artifact that I want on her. I don't even know why we didn't even have this one yet, but yeah, there's that. Do we have a magical block defense and at least a magical toughness? And let's just jump on a magical toughness once again, because she isn't going to do any attack whatsoever. So we need this one, Dragon Orb. We need you on damage reduction. We need you on accuracy. We need you on the critical resistance. We need you on this. We need you on that. And then I question myself, can she survive anything? We're just gonna check. Because I could still take one of these things out and still be able to do whatever is necessary. T5 Dark, you get that, right? T5 Dark is the ignore defense, right? Why would I want to get that? You need the S3 or the S4 light for the defense reduction. Oh, you mean for the stun? Well, Estelle didn't stun it. Well, you already stunned it, but you're not wrong, I guess. And all of a sudden, this thing seems like it does no more damage. Well, here's what we gotta try. Never mind, still does damage. The one thing that I am aiming for is that at least Yana is still alive. Because if she isn't, massive fucking problem. And to a degree, it might actually increase Chase's damage because he might otherwise not have enough crit. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. There you go. Now the stun every 10 seconds. Why the hell did I press that skill? Keep boggling my own mind, but that's because I just talk too damn much. But in terms of damage, it actually seems that she's increasing the damage of Chase even more than what Yana is. Or than what Estelle is, funny enough. Now, I don't have a soul weapon here because I did not think we would do this much damage, but here we go. Beautiful. So that was quite nice. Here we go. Damahe, please don't kill me. Thank you, because that initial burst could potentially kill us. Oh, here we go. Yoink. Wow, how the hell is this thing so fast? So far, so good. And there we go. So that's the first part. The fact that we killed the first part with the pansy so fast could have made this whole account review so much faster, but it also shows you how you could address this Apocalypsion, right? In many other ways, but it does also show you what kind of characters that you need. So for one, it shows us many different ways on how to clear this. So I'm actually quite happy with the outcome so far. But the real question is, can we clear it? Of course we can. We just gotta be deliberate with our execution. But yeah, we're having 40% damage reduction coming out of Yana right now. That is just so much. So crazy. But yeah, the reason why I took the T2 perk on Yana is because of extra Cursey, which is always good. Okay, so this is where we... Ooh, there you go. That was down so fast, but the real question is, opening up the S3 once again. I did get it out, right? Why the hell is everybody blown up to the absolute sides? I do not know. Sometimes this game, man, I don't get it. Should not maybe have used that S3 because we might do too much damage. Well, we're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Are we gonna get a first kill? Is this thing gonna whoop my ass still? Loman still ain't dying. I'm not even looking at his HP right now. We're going in blind. Saving up the soul weapon. We could also not do that, but yeah. We're just gonna bust his nuts because this lady is healing a lot. Abyssal energy. Okay, we're almost there. Almost. Okay, wait a little bit before I stun. Until I see that stun bar just drop by a tad. That's the moment where I get to use my skills. Now Chase, I would like for you to use a skill. Thank you very much. We're done here. And we got it, ladies and gentlemen. Apocalypsion clear. Honestly, Pansy would have been like just as easy, but we're gonna use Chase for Shockman. And then we're gonna move on. So technically we didn't even have to use everything on your account, which you already have. Yet. But we made it. Good stuff. See, easy. Yo, Matt Drago, thank you for that ad, man. Wouldn't do that straight away myself, but I'll let you on the other one. Oh, here we go. Claim the reward. Beautiful. Would have been used anyway. Alright. So, yeah. I'll leave that one, for, the last one for you, so that is fun. Oh. Yeah, so since you don't have Big Shock, man, I'm not sure, and you cannot even get to him. You already completed this. Alright. So I'm just going to devise you a team that can allow you to kill it. Right? It not only can, it will allow you to kill it. So if you do this, 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 and this will kill everything that's on there. It's alright, brother. It doesn't matter. Then did I see you have an Evan? Your Evan is Kaka, so that ain't gonna work. Do you have a Lucius? Your Lucius is Kaka. Okay, I would then advise you a Lockrock, because he's quite good. A Shay, where's your Shay? And the reason why I would like you to have Shay is because of CC immunity, right? She has CC immunity by herself, which is making her quite interesting because then she can heal. Valence can open up the S2, so you can basically let these characters just run auto and be happy about their lives. The only downside is Chase does have some penetration, which could have been attack instead. And then the last character, well, some people actually use Kaula there for the CC immunity as well. Is it necessary? No. The other thing which you can do, which is also not super optimized, but you could, where's your Zara? Because Zara makes this whole thing a lot easier. You can just manual her, use the S3, dispel the rest of your characters, and be done with it. Like, there are so many characters that you can allow for yourself to use. Technically, Lucius on S2 cooldowns could work to dispel you permanently. Especially when you got a Valence over there. Make Lucius have a little bit more attack for no reason. Then he will be able to get so much cooldown reduction that his Zone of Faith will be up 100% of the time. Put Lockrock up there, you can kill Big Shock, man, and not even batting an eye. It will be super easy for you, especially now that you got some investments onto artifacts. So unfortunately, won't be able to answer that question for you, but I hope that gives you a direction of where to go. Do you need to 2 DPSs for Big Shock, man? No, you don't. You actually have means to blast this dude. I heard there was a way to gimmick this. But yeah, you need a high-end Spirit or Soul Spring Water to do so. So that is not gonna work. How good is this one on you? Okay, you have too much things with a 2595. I do not like. So there are ways on how to do this. I will show you a clear which I ended up using for the very first time. And we are going to need you. We are going to need you. We are going to need... Oh, is Dimeo back or mid? Can't remember. Okay, we're gonna need you, and then we're gonna need the Pansy Rooney. Why do we need Pansy? Because she's broken. Why is she broken? Because she is. So what I would recommend people, if you're struggling with this thing, is not necessarily go for my builds, but go up to YouTube, type in I want to clear Tower of Challenge 77, and it will show you. It will guide you on how to do this. We're actually going to do this so the stun doesn't apply. It's actually a nice factor, which some people don't even know about. It doesn't matter what you pick after this, honestly. If you want to kill this faster, however, dude, let's just pick anything. This one is Aid, this one is Aid. Ruru got absolutely nothing. Do we have... Fine, auto-equip. And then you... I would like you to have the gear, but that's not possible. It is possible. That is on you. I actually used to do this on my account as well. I would have just switched the gear from her to Maria, and it ended up working 9 out of 10 times, so that was nice. Where's the last one? Beautiful. So there's some MP recovery per second on there. It will work. The only thing that you will end up needing is enough MP per second to start out. So with that, Christmas Star Ornament is quite the neat factor for it. 20% chance for a shackle. Shackle duration is increased, and a mana cost reduction. So that's all you need. And you basically need Kane for the rest. There you go. I don't know how many tries it does. As Tom said, 25.95 comes much more often. Could be. Whenever I needed them, I didn't have them. But it doesn't. It honestly doesn't matter, man. As long as you make it work. Okay, so this is what is needed. You need a fast enough S2 to start out. Once you do that, you're good. Now, once that thing almost runs out, you do another skill. And you just try and knock this thing all out of place. And you lock them down once again. And you just fucking repeat this. And whenever you need a dispel on the timer on this thing, it will show you. So once I do this, I could also do this one. It's a nasty trick, but it does work. You can stun him even further. Now Pansy would have done a little bit better if we would have really taken a close look at what our skills were. Now that's a 9, so this thing is going to be cleared. Was it pretty? No, but it worked. So this is one. Easy clear. So this one is quite interesting. The real question is, do you have a Gladi? Because the next one is interesting with Gladi, because Gladi is one of the characters that can solo it. But seeing the state of your account, I would not think so. The dude said nope. Okay. What I want to try. Do I want to try anything stupid? Nah. So what we're going to do is we're going to unequip one piece of gear. Reason why: lowest magical defense is the one that gets hit. On top of this, you need yourself Spirit Morphing. Reason why will be obvious in a hot second. We are going to add Lavril, we're going to add May, and anything random after that. We need S3 on her. Lots of cooldown if possible. We need you on the other one, which allows us to live. Which is this one. Now, this is about the dumbest one that you can find. It's once you see this happen once, you're like, really, is this it? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. So the one with the lowest defense gets targeted. And then you get this one off of auto, and then you get this one off of auto. So, yeah, okay, and then that happens. Okay. Chase could do the same thing. So basically what you do, you rotate between Mediana S3. I just don't know which one is faster. All of them are fucking slow. Okay, we got it. I gotta save. Luckily, we probably can. This is what we're missing. Then again, there's so many things that you could possibly get for this if you're not fast enough. Christmas star ornament always help. If you combine this with the mana blessing, we would have also fixed it. Greetings from Germany, yo, Apex Heaven. Yo, what's up, man? Use that on bow, but the dude on full damage. So technically, supposedly, this should work. Now we can put this dude on damage. Don't put this one on auto, it will kill you. And then we're gonna look at the cooldown of the S2. Ow, it's hitting us. Oh no. And the moment this thing almost runs out, you open up the S2 once, or the S3 of Mediana. And then you open the other one because the rest will, oh, that will get stunned. Damn. Because the moment the Mediana S3 will run out, then Levrel will be set and done. So it's very cheap, but this is the first way on how to clear this. If you got a Gladi which has enough defense, he can actually kill this himself with a particular item, which is a perfume. But once again, just Google yourself clear Tower of Challenge floor X and you'll be able to find whatever. I'm gonna clear the rest if you still have tickets. And otherwise, there is a good job for you to do because your account should have been doing this all days. Next one is not interesting at all. Madu said no more tickets. No currency to enter. Okay, this one is quite easy. You just gotta make sure that you have a team with no critical. If you have critical, you will kill yourself after 40 or 50 stacks. This one, just have any one of your damage dealers up in the building, stun the boss as fast as possible, one shot it with Rebel Claws and you're done. So that's basically it. The real question is, do you have any other questions, my dude? Because I felt the only thing I did was Apocalypsion for you. What character should you improve though? I feel like you should improve your clips, but that's just me. And that would be improving your Glenwiz, improving your you could try trials. Which trial do you still need? Or are you curious about? You want to do Eclipse, but that was another day, true. Sky or Earth? Well, Sky, since you have Pansy, shouldn't be as much of a problem. Chase with Earth, not as much of a problem either. Let's just do Earth then. I just like Chase most of all, because he is the easier one of all of them. Especially now that he is near maxed. It's been a long time since I've done this, man. Taily, I want to have. You can take Gao. You can take a lot of characters actually. But I'm personally a fan of Loman if you do have the right treasures. So that's something we don't have, so we're gonna take Shockman instead. So how you do this is quite simple. You just gotta get Taily on the highest HP possible, right? When she receives the highest HP is also the point where she will end up getting hit. So we're gonna just add anything that has a ridiculous amount of HP and barely or any defense at all. Sadly, you don't have many pieces which do serve that purpose, but I'm just trying to get the ones that we need. Oh, you definitely don't have a lot of those pieces. Let's just go for this one. Has a little bit of physical defense, but I'm assuming Chase will still be higher because he has TM gear. But I might just be wrong on that statement. So gaining yourself some high HP items is also very useful. But then we go for some physical block instead, if such a thing exists. Fine. So since she is on the lowest possible HP that is known to men, this one would be interesting. Charging immunity is beautiful. Then we need this dude. Oh, you had... Wait. I'm a dummy. Where is your... Nope, you don't have anything of those. Okay. Making a new one. So then we're gonna need a physical defense, but we're gonna look at your TM gear for starters because that's where everything starts. Defense down, attack up. We need the one that is exactly the opposite of that. But then we're gonna use the HPs if we do find ourselves anything that is useful. For now, this will do. I'd rather have something else, but yeah.
You know who I am, motherfucker? I'm Ed Once. I brought the drugs all the way over here. I did what I was supposed to do. I fulfilled my motherfucking end of the bargain, and I want my goddamn money!
For one, I'm wide awake again. Holy shit. So this one is 10 gear. This is pretty good. I'd rather have the UT3. But yeah, this is also equally as interesting. Because right now we don't have a straight dispel on the rest of our team, which is also one of the reasons why I do like Loman a lot. A lot. But yeah, since that is the case, there's nothing we can do about it. We're just gonna head over there. Heart of the Abyss will work quite equally. Could be that Shockman is the one. Oh, he is the one. Going to tank this. I do not like. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Hey, it's good, man. I'm glad I'm wide awake again. Holy hell. I was almost falling asleep. But thanks, man, for the yo, I almost forgot to thank you. Thanks for the what is it? Twitch Prime? Yeah, thanks a lot, my dude. Appreciate it. Everything else is pretty much set up. As long as Chase is surviving, then we should. We're gonna add this one, and we're just gonna see how far we get. Which one do you want, warrior or tank? You lack tank gear. Well, yeah, but there's a soul weapon. Which one do you want? Tank. Beautiful. Damn, I'm wide awake again. Real question is, who is the one tanking? Did we get the UT one? Forgot to check. Because we are going to need that one too. Wow. Your claws is definitely tanking this, right? I like it. Nothing we should do about it. Yoink. Now the one thing that you will end up needing here is a lot of stuns too. Because if you don't, you will get killed like that. Let me double check if this is the right one. And this is why one of the reasons that I like Loman even more is because of another one. Much love. Your videos help me a lot with King's Raid. Built myself a Lucy beast, but I don't think I'm at the peak performance. Hey, it's a start. You hate these. I can imagine, like, the easiest fix to have with this is Loman. Right? But Loman needs this one. No, never mind. He already has this one. Beautiful. So instead, we are going to use this. We are going to use that. We are going to use this. Because everything becomes a lot easier like that. Lumen. Then, what did we have again? So, just to show you the tactics, right? You said tank, right? Yeah. Your life tip helped me so much and allowed me to auto flow. Yep. Now, once you put Valence and Estelle in the game, into the Trial of Sky, then your Panzer Run is going to blow that thing out of the woodworks, man. That or your Greenery. I think both of them can just scoop that one up. It looks like I'm getting attacked a lot. Holy hell. I could use some mana right now. Ah, well. Is it gonna kill us? Is it? Stun. Scoop. This stun was weak. Now open up this soul weapon. Get some dispels in the game. Get some heals up in the game. And then for the extra stun, open this one up. It's always beautiful. Is it on my chase? No, it's on Taily. Beautiful. So since she is the lowest defense, I can then open up the S2 and do the actual gimmick that is meant for this piece of content. So once you get that started, you're done. Like, this is how easy this stuff is. It's not harder than this. The only thing we gotta do is we gotta stun appropriately, accordingly, and use our soul weapons accordingly. And yeah, whenever we can stun, we stun. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Those are the most optimal timings. Open up some other stuff, and Chase will just breeze through this like the badass he is. Yoink. Okay, for some reason, Taily decides to say, I got so much defense right now. I'm an absolute puta. What the fuck? You little person. But technically, I'm not sure why this is happening. Could be because of the soul weapon. Why is that? Is she getting any defense? I don't know why. Does her S4 give any defense? Does her S3 give any defense? I don't know how this character works anymore. Oh, here. Heal rate and own defense by 45%. Shit. So yeah, this is unfortunately not optimal because Taily is quacking herself. It's not fun. Uh-oh. I might just end up dying over here. We did the S1 on time though. Beautiful. Now it shouldn't be because I did not post that skill. I do not get it. How? Sometimes I really don't get this game. I really don't. I'm just not gonna ask. I'm not gonna put any skills on Taily, and we're gonna see whether it works again. Cause I'm gonna be mad fucking annoyed if it happens again. Uh-oh. Almost died. Still? No. Lucky Stone. Those of you who don't know, that's what she yells when she used that useless skill. Taily was one of those characters that actually came out the moment this content was released. Was too hard for people to clear. Taily got around, made it easier. Do I still do account reviews? This is one of them, my dude. When would one be if I order now? How long is the waiting line? There's actually no waiting line right now, and since I do have time today, I will be able to do another one if you really want to. But do note that I've been doing this one for already 1 hour 44 minutes, and it's probably even better if you have more materials, a good question which I could emphasize on to do so. So it's all up to you, Apex 7. It's all up to you. This is an account review. You need to check his Discord channel. The info is there. Yep. It's all on the Discord, my dude. All on the Discord. So, yeah. Trial of Earth 7. Oh, we cleared 8 already, didn't we? Yeah, we cleared 8. So, yeah, there's that. I saw something else that was interesting. More gambles. Let's at least get the 2 of them. I'm not sure why you're keeping them. Maybe you're waiting for something. I can understand, but as long as you got king condoms, man, you can just open them up. Is there anything specific that you want? But it's all up to you, Apex 7. It's 20 bucks a piece. I always keep one reserve as just a thing. Okay, then at least we're gonna open one up. Then again, we're not getting lucky over here. So this is going to be the last one. Yeah. You want a raw Hartna. How come? How's your raw Hartna right now? A re-Hartney. Okay. Can't really tell. But either way, that's interesting. Do you have any other questions, Dark Maul? Anything you want me to elaborate on? Anything I haven't talked about? Oh, let's open this. Let's give you 4 attack stones. 4 of them. 6. Woo! Okay. Artifacts. I should improve or for the cover content. Oof. For the artifact part of perspective, there are many things that you could do. The real question is what you should do, because like look at your look at your inventory. You got so many things that you could upgrade. Will you stream on the weekend too? Yes, but mainly on Sundays. Because probably on a Saturday. Let me double check though. Yeah, I think we should then open it up for Sunday, because Saturday will still be some things that I gotta do. Okay, artifacts. Now, since that you got this Vel'Kazar artifact piece already 5-star, the rest should be then put into Infernal Greysword. But yeah, I basically stream about every day. Normal artifact tickets, I still got some things for that. Halloween artifact ticket, the one thing that I would like you to have is at least a 4-star on the Pumpkin Struck Evil Spirit on the PvE side, because it will just overall increase your damage by a lot. But yeah, it's more the luck kind. So far we have been pretty lucky, but this 3-star would be better if it was a... Damn. And I fail it too. It's okay, we just brute force this little mother. It's just harsh to see that happen, but yeah. Yo, Linkers, what's up, man? It's okay, we're still gonna brute force this. Like, I could be feeling bad for this at all, but it seems too dumb for me to not do this, man, because the difference between 3 and a 4-star is definitely something. Hey, here's the thing, Darkmaw. It's better to fail this one than not having that 5-star Infernal Sword. Or not Infernal Sword, the Infernal Whip. This one is quite tedious, man. Holy shit. I now imagine what the fuck that thing is. Like, here's the thing. We could be quitting this, but stopping here, what sense would it make? When do you stop until it fucking works? Or until you're out of fucking tickets? Finally, Jeebus. Stop now. No. No, we don't stop. Like, here's the thing. You're not stopping until it works. I cannot stress this enough. Like, why would you stop if you're still getting fill bonus? Like, I would stop if this was a 4 to a 5-star. Now I would be failing continuously. That's when I would stop because I'm not getting any fill bonus. Right? It sounds as tedious as it is, but there's no reason for you to do so. Yo, but where do you, like, I believe in place and time, right? Let's go over to some place. X1. Stop now, cause it's happened. What? I'm confused. Anyway, we made it. No. Okay, we stood over here, right? Because there's still a few things that I would like for you to upgrade. It's just on the PvE part. One of these things that is interesting is I saw you had a breath 2-star. Let's try and make that a 3-star. I was saying we're stopping now because it's happening. Is going to oh, well, yeah. Okay. Then I said nothing. Forget what I said, my dude. But I think this also shows to the people that you should just be persistent. Like, if this doesn't work, yeah, well, too bad. It could also be this. We had like a 70%. Doesn't matter. Like as long as you just tried like this. Like, I would go over this all day, any day. Now the real question is, should we be using this for the Abyssal Breaths, or should we be using that for the other artifacts that are within this game, like Lulu's necklace for Eclipse or such? But I think overall this would increase his world boss potential. I think I can also buy one from the castle, beautiful, because I don't want to use up all of the Lewis tickets if needed. But as long as you get those to 4-star at least, then you can move on to other things. Yep, you do have the ability to buy one. Yep, max. Now this thing is always tedious, right? It's gonna feel bad until it works. You just gotta get through it. Because here's the thing, like, what else would you do with a Lewis ticket? Like, you can get a Nil Ornament of the Deep. That thing is only used for Eclipse. You can use it for Lulu's necklace, same thing. You could use it for a Abyssal Crown. Great item, but overall, I think the Abyssal Breath is better. Yeah, I've been sure or not sure what artifacts to focus on. I would rather have this one than having a 5-star crown. I'd rather have everything on 4-star first than going for 1 5-star. Because the difference in the amount of that you have to put into those things is ridiculous. Damn it. I wish I could just pick like the last one I picked. That would save us a lot of trouble. And then we go once again. Nice. Awesome, so this one is fixed, and then we gotta look at your helm. I thought it was already a 4-star, wasn't it? Yeah, it was already a 4-star. Did you try and upgrade it? Because we don't have the means to upgrade it any further for now, and I don't feel like there's any other artifact which does seem to, or like I'm not super motivated to do any of these others. This one is one that I would reconsider. I would not do this on a 50%. Abyssal Crown, whether you were increasing that one or not. Then I'm gonna check the rest of the inventory. Oh, you still had a Halloween pumpkin artifact. Because what we can technically do is try and attend the very first 25-star on a pumpkin struck evil spirit in combination with the last 3 remaining Lua's artifact tickets. It will help you if it does work, and it will give you a start at the other artifact tickets as well. And we can try a second attempt with the event artifact ticket. But truth be told, that one is up to you, right? Then again, I know from your inventory that you're a spender, right? Madu said try it. Fuck yeah. Now we're gonna use this and then the event artifact ticket, and then we still have the Lua's artifact ticket to do the rest with it. Because this is the thing that I have with the pumpkin struck evil spirit, man. If you get that one to 5-star, that artifact is beautiful. Better yet, I believe this to be one of the best artifacts to have for any account, right? Because put this one onto your tanky, gets more tanky, or at least more HP, so more survivability, gives attack to the full roster. Cannot be used on all content, but then again, it's still good enough to do whatever it needs to do. Okay, so now that we got these, I'm gonna do this once. Kane, I'm gonna need your help, dude. Okay. Yo, I'm gonna present you with something. We give him 7 felines of friendship, right? We're gonna present this to him, and we're gonna stroke one of his nuts, just once. Do this, and we secretly click his pee-pee. See, there you go. What do we want again? Which one do you want? You choose. Damn it. They're like all PvP characters. I would say go for Rodina. I don't even know why, but yeah. We could have had the assassin and broken it down for an assassin. Okay, now chances are we probably used up all our luck. But I don't think so. Secret combination, yo. This is just gonna work. Awaken the gear. Let's go. Nope. Okay, we get one more attempt, and like technically you would like to do a 25-star on top of this, but we want this. Dark Maw, did you already buy with rubies all of the event artifact tickets? Because I don't want to feel like wasting this on to like a gambling addiction. Because you would have to buy those with the Reforged tickets. Or with the rubies. You don't remember. Okay. Knowing that they will be around every single, ever so often, I'm going to give you some homework. This will be the next artifact that you're working on. Just get that thing to a 25 star. Use the usual method. What you can end up doing is, instead of going for 0 stars at some point, always then go for 10%, which means that you will have to put in 2. The reason why this seems, or at least on a psychological level, seems better is because you still get a reward from it, which is part of the fail bonus, right? That is something of the homework that I would like to give you, but that will be for your event artifact tickets. Outside of that, my dude, you can invest everywhere. You basically have cleared everything in the game, except for Shakma, but you will as well. Just find yourself a guide. Go on YouTube. You will find yourself one that is super easy. I already gave you an option of what you could go. The VOD will be placed upon my YouTube, so know that you can rewatch this video every single time if you wanted to. So that being said, are there any questions, my dude? I'll refer back to this. I'll actually probably upload this within like 2.5 seconds. Nope, I'm good. Thank you. Beautiful. Alright, so we're leaving it on to this. If any of you want to have an account review, hit it down below. There's a Discord link. Just send me a message. Know that it is 20 bucks a pop, or 50 bucks if you want me to completely overhaul your Eclipse, because that just takes a whole day for me to fix that. That being said, hope you guys enjoyed, learned something new. If you did, make sure to like a sub if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys into the next one.